Good morning, guys. So today I'm going to try this new silicone sponge for applying your foundation. Now, I've heard a lot of good things and I've heard a lot of bad things about this, so I'm curious to try it out, and I'm opening it with you for the first time, and we're going to see how it works. Let's see. So it feels just like what I imagine like an implant to feel like. Little mini booby implant. That's what it feels like. So it's a silicone sponge, and it's supposed to help you save makeup and not use so much, because obviously with like a beauty blender it's gonna soak up a lot of your foundation and this will not. And another pro to the whole thing is that you will easily be able to rinse this off, and you won't have to deal with any kind of like mold issues or bacteria that really soaks up into a beauty blender. Go in your room with that, okay? Because Mom's filming. Go. Okay, so I already applied a little bit of my BB cream, and now we're gonna apply some foundation with this lovely silicone sponge. Okay, so today we are going to use some Born This Way Too Faced. Okay, so here is the beauty blender right here, and we're going to do a little. Now remember, a little bit goes a long way because it's not going to be soaked up like it would with the sponge. So I just applied a little bit there, and we're going to see how this works. Okay, guys? So I'm kind of dabbing it on my face just to kind of evenly distribute it, because I've never done this before, so it's all trial and error. And okay, oh, a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to start blending. It's definitely interesting. It feels like it's like sliding all around my face, but not blending. And I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. I'm not trying to promote this product. If I love something, I'm gonna tell you right away. If I don't, I'm gonna tell you right away. Honesty is the best policy, and I'm always going to be honest with you. Okay, so the more that you blend it, and I'm going to try the patting into method that I typically do. And I'm just trying to play with all different ways. Okay, so patting into the skin seems to work better. For sure. Than sliding it around. When you slide it around, it literally just slides the makeup. It doesn't like blend it. So patting it into the skin is definitely a better option for using this silicone sponge. And I pretty much do that anyways, but I do like to kind of slide it around to get it all over and then pat it in. But this is like when I slide, I'm smearing it and it's not really doing much. But when I pat into the skin, it's like it's going into the skin and looking a lot better. Okay. Actually, I think I do like it. I do like it when I push into the skin, so let's see. I'm trying to see how smooth this is looking. So I tend to get like dry patches, and I noticed that this has not given me any dry patches, and I don't know if it's just coincidence, but I mean, normally when I use my beauty blender, I do have to go in a few spots and kind of fix those dry patches, and I don't see any dry patches with this, so I guess that's a good sign, because it's always a pain in the butt when you have to go back and touch up a dry patch, and not everybody has that problem, but I definitely do, and it's just a pain in the butt. So okay, so I used a tiny little pump of this, and it was more than enough. So that is definitely a plus, especially if you are buying high-end makeup and you don't have the money to keep buying more and you really need to make it last. Then this is golden for that reason alone, because you're not going to waste a drop of makeup with this. So that is definitely a plus. It takes a little bit of getting used to as far as blending, but if you do it in like a patting motion, then it goes on really smoothly. If you swipe, it's going to leave little tiny streaks, and it's gonna seem like it's just sliding your makeup all over the place. So as long as you figure out the right technique for this particular blender, then you will probably like it. So like I said, it's definitely smooth. There's no like streaks since I started doing that method. And if you can see, it doesn't look bad at all. So I'm pretty satisfied. Like, I actually have to say, I think I like it better than the sponge as far as how it looks after it's all blended. So, and I do like the fact that I didn't have to use very much. So that is definitely a plus, and it's kind of fun to squeeze and play with. That is a plus, and now I can just rinse it off and not worry about any kind of bacteria or mold, and that is definitely a plus as well. So yeah, I would definitely give it a try. You can get on Amazon and get it for just a few bucks. They have all different kinds. They're pretty much all the same, and I would grab one and try it out because you really might benefit from it. And for a few bucks, you can't really beat that, and you're gonna save a lot of product. So give it a try and comment below and let me know what you think. All right, thanks guys.